It can sometimes be difficult to know which subscription to choose in your general ledger software. So we'll cover the types of subscriptions that Xero has available, how to choose between them, as well as how you can access them as a Xero accounting partner. The first thing that you're going to want to do is join Xero's free partner program. This is designed for accounting partners like yourselves. Head over to xero.com/US/partner-program with an E on the end. Now remember that Xero is a New Zealand-based software. That's perfectly normal and it's not a typo. Now the reason I'm asking you to go sign up as a partner is because you need to be an accounting partner in order to access the Xero Partner Edition subscriptions. It's a free program, but there's no commitment. You don't have to put any clients on there, and you have additional benefits like access to your own Xero subscription to manage your own firm books at no additional cost. Once you do have access as an accounting partner, let's get into the types of subscription and when they might be the most applicable to your clients. First, the two on the left are the Ledger and the Cashbook plans, and those are your Xero Partner Edition subscriptions. Again, you must be an accounting partner to have access to those. With a Ledger plan, we're looking at these all prices that are shown on a per monthly basis without any discounts applied. Xero has a tiered partner program. As you move up in rank and tier, you'll unlock additional discounts with these subscriptions as well. So these are just the retail rates, but the Ledger plan is $3 a month. This is the most basic subscription you can use with Xero, and this is best for your annual tax clients. So if you're doing any annual tax prep work and you need to bring in a bunch of data, let's say data for the entire year into Xero, you can import that and then utilize Xero's bulk coding or cash coding features to quickly get through all those transactions and produce financial statements that you can use for your tax purposes. The next level up is the Cashbook. That's $10 a month. And with this, you can use with simple cash basis clients. When you upgrade from a Ledger subscription to a Cashbook subscription, you unlock the ability to connect your bank feeds, but also invite in clients. We'll take a look at these more closely, so don't worry about memorizing everything now. The next plan up, looking at the early, the growing, and the established editions of Xero, these are what Xero calls the business editions. This is available to anyone to purchase, including small businesses who go to Xero.com. They'll find these three plans available. They cannot access the Ledger and Cashbook plan, so this is exclusive to you as a partner. The early plan is good for small businesses just starting out. They have some light invoicing and billing needs. There are caps on those. I find that most of the clients, if they do have invoicing needs, they move up to the growing plan. That's an unlimited number of invoices and bills that you can create, not only manually, but also through the API. If you have bill.com that you're utilizing and it's automatically pushing through bills to Xero, you're going to want to use something like the growing plan. And then the established plan, typically I see businesses who have multi-currency needs who are using this plan. But it also comes with expense management, deeper analysis and reporting, dashboard, but also Xero projects. So if you're managing customers or jobs, you're going to need the established plan. Let's get into hidden costs. So one common question that I get quite often is, does Xero charge for additional users or do they charge for larger chart of accounts? And the answer is no. So the prices that you saw on the previous screen, those are the prices. It's a flat monthly charge. There are no additional charges for additional users or chart of accounts. Let's take a closer look at some of those partner editions. Earlier, we mentioned the Ledger plan. That's $3 a month. This is great for those annual accounts that you're pairing for tax. Clients won't be able to interact with anything other than the reports. If you invite them into the system, they can only view reports. They cannot reconcile or code transactions. Disclaimer here, you do not have access to bank feeds with the Ledger plan. While this plan is really great for annual tax clients, another use case or scenario would be if you do have a client that has a bank where bank feeds are either unreliable or just aren't available, so smaller credit unions come to mind. This actually might be the plan for you because then you can just still utilize the import capabilities and cash coding as well. So Cashbook plan, this is $10 a month retail. This is for basic cash basis clients who do not require any invoicing. Clients can come into the file and start reconciling, viewing reports. Again, you get the bank feeds and then additional tax reporting. So really, really great to upgrade from a Ledger plan to a Cashbook plan when you're actually managing these clients on a quarterly or a monthly basis. Your clients can be either hands off or on in this scenario. So let's get into the business editions. First being the early plan, the caps on the invoices and bills I mentioned before. You can only have 20 invoices that you send out with this plan and 5 bills. With these business editions, you'll see across all of them, the early, growing, and established, that you'll now have access to HubDoc. Xero acquired HubDoc, which is a document management solution, and allows you to pull in things like receipts and bank statements and attach those to transactions within Xero. This comes free of charge when you upgrade to an early, a growing, or an established edition. So all of the business editions that we are going to be talking about in the next few slides. A great way to start to organize some of those receipts and offer receipt management services to your clients. You do also get analytics, so short-term cash flow analytics and a business snapshot. So that's Xero's dashboard. And I want to make sure that this is called out and it's very clear. The early plan is the only plan that does not offer cash coding. You cannot bulk reconcile transactions in this early plan. Very, very important to know. The thing is, you can upgrade from plan to plan at any time you'd like. So if you do accidentally start on the early plan, you can always just upgrade it to growing if necessary. With the growing plan, you have an unlimited number of invoices and bills that you can send. So again, very important. If you have any connections to other bill pay solutions that are pushing through invoices or bills back to Xero, you'll want to be on the growing plan if that's the case. This one's fully featured. It also includes HubDoc analytics, and it's also the business edition subscription that contains cash coding for bulk reconciling transactions. This is really going to speed up your workflow and allow you to code those recurring transactions very quickly. And then lastly, you have the established plan. This is Xero's top tier plan. It comes at $78 per month. You see the 5% off because that's a screenshot that I took on my own account, and I get 5% off my subscriptions. Your discounts would be applied here as well. Now you can see on the right on the screenshot, there's a host of items that this one offers. Ability to send unlimited invoices and quotes, enter bills, reconcile bank transactions. You still get the HubDoc subscription with this. Multi-currency is the key here. Typically I see multi-currency clients on Xero's established plan. You've also got projects. So if you're managing customer projects, time and billing, you'll get that with this plan. And then you'll also get Xero expenses to manage expense claims and pay back expense claims, as well as Analytics Plus, which is a more robust version of the cash flow predictions, as well as dashboarding. As far as which subscription is best, my recommendation is start with one of the lower subscriptions when you bring a new client onto Xero. Let's say you put your client on a ledger plan. While you collect all of that information, you're slowly getting that accounting file set up. You get what you need to connect the bank feed, so you upgrade to the Cashbook plan. And then a few months down the road, they start to invoice and they start to bill, so you can upgrade to growing at that point. Point being, you can upgrade subscriptions at any time. If you do downgrade, there's a 30-day waiting period where you've already been billed for the subscription, and then the next period you'll be downgraded into the one that you've selected. But I want to break this down very simply. Cash basis clients, you want to put them on a partner edition. I recommend the Cashbook for both the cash coding capabilities and bank feeds. And if you have accrual clients, I do recommend the growing plan because it both has the cash coding and also unlimited invoicing and billing. So that's it. I hope this helps you determine the best subscription for you and your client, and we'll see you in the next one.